Hello, I wanted to do a quick video about naming arrays because there was some confusion about that. So when we're naming an array, and we know that arrays are things that have one endpoint and one side that goes on forever. If I call this, I don't know, let's call this ST. We always name the array starting from the endpoint. So we're going to write this as S and then T, and the arrow is going to go in the same direction as the array. In good notation, we always do this from left to right. We could also write this as TS, with the arrow going in the direction, again, from the endpoint to the arrow. So the endpoint is over the S and the arrow is over the T. This can get a little bit confusing, and again, we tend to not write this in this way, although this is not wrong. This can get confusing if we have a line that has a few different points on it. So I'm going to call this P, Q, R. And I'm going to name some different arrays on here. The array that's named PQ would be starting at P and going through Q this way. You might also notice that the array that would be named PR, starting at P and going to R, would be the same exact thing, and you'd be right. These are two different ways to write the same array. But what if I wanted to go in the opposite direction? What if I wanted to go from Q and go to the left? Well, to name that array, I'd name it Q and then P, starting at Q and going through P. And that's a different array than PQ because they're going in opposite directions. When we're naming arrays, we need to be really careful about always starting with whatever the endpoint that we're identifying is.